This is my simple leg day as a busy girl. I do this 2 times a week and try to hit all of the muscle groups in my legs. Because once again, I'm busy and don't have time to separate muscle groups and do a bunch of exercises. But hey, if it works for you, it works for you. Anyway, starting off with some quick dynamic stretches, lunges, things like that, good warm up. Continuing with the warm up, I do some elevated heel goblet squats without weights, and then I'm picking up this 35-pound dumbbell and doing the same. Then we're gonna superset with some RDLs, it's just lightweight. I consider this first set my warm up set and I always do it with lighter weights before I bring out the heavier ones. Then we're gonna go into the same superset and do 3 sets of 8 to 12. So now I have a 65-pound dumbbell and then 45-pound plates for the RDLs. Doing this as a superset allows me to save some time, so that's why I do it. Then we're going into 3 sets of 8 to 12 of hip thrusts. By the way, for all these exercises, I do some different variations based kind of off of how I'm feeling. Like sometimes for hip thrusts, I'll do 6 hip thrusts and then 6 cast glute bridges instead. Or instead of 3 sets of 8 to 12, I might do 2 sets of until failure. And I try to do that once a week. But here I'm doing leg extensions, again, 3 sets of 8 to 12. So now that I've done 2 quad focus exercises, we're gonna move on to hip abductions. Inner and outer, again, 3 sets of 8 to 12. Then we're going into these glute medius kickbacks, 3 sets of 8 to 12. Notice how this is the only variation of kickbacks I'm doing, and that's because of how my glutes are shaped. And finally, we're ending with some calf raises, again, 3 sets of 8 to 12. And I forgot to record, but I do some static stretches at the end of every leg day. And again, this is what works for me and what I have time for. I know I don't have a unilateral exercise in here, but it's still okay. All right, that's it. Bye.